The untold story of OpenAI from a small non-profit to an AI giant.
You have an incredible amount of power. Why should we trust you?
You shouldn't.
Imagine creating a company with one goal, making sure artificial intelligence benefits all of humanity. Now imagine that same company becoming one of the most powerful technology organizations on Earth, worth hundreds of billions of dollars. Along the way, it faces internal conflicts, billion-dollar investments, legal disputes, and one of the most shocking CEO dramas in Silicon Valley history. This is the story of OpenAI, a company that transformed artificial intelligence forever and changed the way millions of people interact with technology. But how did it all begin? Long before ChatGPT became a household name, Sam Altman was an ambitious entrepreneur. After briefly studying computer science at Stanford University, he left college to build his own startup called Loop8, a location-sharing application. The idea was ahead of its time, launching before smartphones and app stores became mainstream. Although Loop never became a massive success, Altman gained valuable experience and earned respect within Silicon Valley. His journey eventually led him to Y Combinator, one of the world's most prestigious startup accelerators. There, he impressed legendary investor Paul Graham, who later chose him to lead the organization. As president of Y Combinator, Altman built relationships with hundreds of startup founders and investors. During this period, he also became deeply interested in artificial intelligence, believing it could become the most important technology humanity would ever create. At the same time, another well-known entrepreneur was becoming increasingly concerned about AI. Elon Musk believed that artificial intelligence could eventually surpass human intelligence and pose serious risks if developed irresponsibly. He often warned that governments and technology companies needed to take AI safety seriously before it became too powerful. Around 2015, Google dominated AI research, hiring many of the world's leading scientists. Some people worried that concentrating so much AI talent inside a single company could be dangerous. These concerns inspired several technology leaders to create an alternative. In late 2015, Sam Altman, Elon Musk, Greg Brockman, Ilya Sutskever, and several other prominent figures announced the creation of OpenAI. Unlike traditional technology companies, OpenAI began as a non-profit organization. Its mission was simple but ambitious: develop artificial intelligence safely and share its benefits with humanity rather than maximizing profits. The company's name reflected that vision. Open represented transparency and openness in AI research. During its early days, OpenAI looked nothing like the global company we know today. The team worked from modest offices with limited staff, experimenting with different AI projects. Some researchers focused on robotics, while others built AI systems to master complex games such as Dota 2. These experiments helped researchers understand how machines learn, solve problems, and make decisions. Although these projects attracted attention inside the AI community, OpenAI still remained relatively unknown to the general public. Everything changed with a breakthrough in machine learning. In 2017, researchers at Google published an influential paper introducing a new AI architecture called the Transformer. Unlike older systems that required carefully labeled datasets for every specific task, Transformers could learn patterns from enormous amounts of text more efficiently. This innovation dramatically improved language understanding and became the foundation for modern AI chatbots. OpenAI quickly recognized the importance of this technology. Using the Transformer architecture, researchers developed the GPT series, Generative Pre-trained Transformers. Each version became significantly more capable than the last. GPT-1 demonstrated the concept. GPT-2 surprised researchers by generating realistic paragraphs of text. Because they feared potential misuse, OpenAI initially delayed releasing GPT-2 in full, arguing that powerful language models could spread misinformation or be abused. This decision sparked debate. Some critics questioned whether OpenAI was still committed to openness, while supporters argued that caution was necessary when developing advanced AI systems. Around the same period, OpenAI faced another challenge. Artificial intelligence research required enormous computing power, which also meant enormous expenses. Operating as a non-profit made raising billions of dollars increasingly difficult. To solve this problem, OpenAI introduced a unique capped profit structure. The organization could now attract outside investment while still claiming its primary mission remained benefiting humanity. Not everyone agreed with the decision. Some believed it represented a major shift away from OpenAI's original philosophy. Soon afterward, Microsoft invested billions of dollars into the company and became OpenAI's largest strategic partner. In exchange, Microsoft provided massive cloud computing resources through Azure, while integrating OpenAI's technology into many of its own products. This partnership gave OpenAI the resources needed to train increasingly powerful AI models. Then came the moment that changed everything. On November 30th, 2022, OpenAI quietly launched ChatGPT as a research preview. Inside the company, expectations were modest. Few people predicted what would happen next. Within days, millions of users began testing the chatbot. Students used it for learning, programmers used it for writing code, businesses explored customer support, writers experimented with brainstorming ideas. For many people, ChatGPT felt unlike any chatbot they had ever used before. It answered questions conversationally, explained difficult topics clearly, and completed tasks that previously required human effort. The application spread across social media at incredible speed. Within only 2 months, ChatGPT reached over 100 million users, becoming one of the fastest growing consumer applications in history. The launch triggered a global AI race. Technology companies rushed to release competing chatbots. Investors poured billions of dollars into artificial intelligence startups. Governments began discussing AI regulation. Almost overnight, artificial intelligence became one of the world's biggest technological priorities. Despite this success, OpenAI continued facing criticism. Experts pointed out that AI systems sometimes produced incorrect information, a phenomenon commonly called hallucinations. Others questioned how AI models had been trained using large portions of publicly available internet data, raising ongoing copyright concerns. Meanwhile, inside OpenAI, disagreements about the company's future became increasingly serious. Some employees wanted to release products quickly and improve them over time. Others believed safety research should receive much greater priority before deploying increasingly capable AI systems. Those tensions eventually exploded into one of Silicon Valley's most dramatic corporate crises. On November 17, 2023, OpenAI's board unexpectedly announced that CEO Sam Altman had been removed from his position. The official explanation stated that the board no longer had confidence in his leadership. The announcement shocked employees, investors, and the entire technology industry. Within hours, confusion spread across social media. Why had one of the world's most influential CEOs suddenly been fired? Detailed explanation was immediately provided. What happened next was even more surprising. Hundreds of OpenAI employees signed a letter demanding Altman's return. Many declared they would resign if the board refused. Microsoft quickly announced that Altman and several OpenAI leaders could join the company instead. Facing overwhelming pressure, negotiations continued for several days. Finally, less than a week after being removed, Sam Altman returned as CEO. Said incident demonstrated not only Altman's influence, but also how important he had become to OpenAI's future. Since then, OpenAI has continued expanding rapidly. New AI models have become more capable of reasoning, coding, creating images, analyzing documents, and assisting users with increasingly complex tasks. Companies including Google, Anthropic, Meta, XAI, and international AI developers continue investing enormous resources into building next-generation AI systems. Whether OpenAI ultimately fulfills its original mission or becomes just another powerful technology company remains an open question. But one thing is certain: the story of OpenAI is still being written, and the decisions made over the next few years could shape the future of humanity for generations to come.